Hello, snakes. My name is Dante, and yeah, things are going well. Liz, hi there. So yeah, and it's time for Podcast Tuesday once again. Yeah. Uh, so yeah, it, we're live. Last week I was just in a concert, and it was actually a good concert. So yeah, and also, not just that, I was now I have unlocked community posts, which is cool. So yeah, I can now you can stay up to date to things on the channel if you just like and subscribe. So yeah, and also, so basically we got a new Kamigawa Neon Dynasty spoilers, and it is, and this podcast focuses around a planeswalker that just came back, and also called the Wanderer. We did not, we still don't know who she is. We're gonna figure out, we're gonna see if we can figure out who she is in this podcast, and then if not, then at least we know her backstory, so we can. They're just gonna at least talk about the backstory. So yeah, and also, yeah, the previous podcast has was actually on the wrong network, so I fixed it now. So yeah, I just had to reset the stream, and yeah, it's now going smoothly. Not a single drop frame. Wow. Now let's just first of all, let's go into the combo of the week, and it is Decree of Silence and Solemnity. Counters all the spells. That's it. Like you don't put the counter on Decree of Silence. So yeah, you just with Solemnity out and with Decree and Silence and Solemnity out, your opponents can't cast spells basically. So yeah, because they'll all get countered eternally, forever. Yeah. So that's our combo of the week. Now let's go into the non-bow of the week, and it is Hi, Vitaly. How are you? I don't understand what you said, but just like you just put like something like two, just three letters, like just three random letters or something. I don't know. Yeah, not gonna pay attention to that. Yeah. So we got Makers and Flash and Painter Servant. So basically, uh, Makers and Flash shuts down Painter Servant because all cards are colorless. Painter Servant gives permanents color. But then if you have Mickers and Flyers out, Painter Servant's ability it will be rendered useless until you remove Mickers and Flyers. Because should be red or whatever color you choose, but it's not. Because Mickers and Flyers makes everything colorless. So yeah. Kinda like it gives them devoid. So yeah. Yeah, that's our non-bow of the week. Now we're gonna go in to the Wanderer. Okay. And it is so here is the Wanderer. Two different cards. One, the right one is the newest one from the new set. And first we got the Wanderer, 4 mana, 5 loyalty, legendary planeswalker. First planeswalker with no planeswalker type, which prevents all the combat damage that will be dealt to you and other permanents you control. -2 adds out a creature with power 4 greater. When she was introduced in Warp Spark, that was a fairly new planeswalker. I know, actually a brand new planeswalker. With Casmina. So nothing was known about the Wanderer, except that many people suggested that the Wanderer was potentially Casmina's sister or friend or partner or whatever, like probably related to Casmina in some way. And yeah, as Casmina was also a newly released Planeswalker from Warp Spark. But now, I mean, Casmina was actually um, made a new card in made a, got a new card in Strixhaven, which she gains color green as well. And but the thing is, yeah, I mean, like, he's like one of the professors there, but like, but the thing is, she um, but then like, when we get to the Wandering Emperor, we find out that, well, the Wanderer was actually originally from Kamigawa. She was from Kamigawa, so that's like Wandering Emperor, new card, much better than the original Wanderer. Like, has flash, and then you can actually activate her abilities the turn you cast her. Wow, even if it's someone else's turn. Interesting. So yeah, and +1, get to put +1 counter up to one target creature, gains first strike until turn. -1, create a 2/2 samurai with vigilance, and -2, adds out a tap creature, you gain 2 life. Much better, uh, much better -2 than the original Wanderer's -2. But like, thing is, she is actually the Emperor of Kamigawa. She was born in a Ganjo, which was, so yeah. And the thing is, in Kamigawa, there's only like 3 planeswalkers. There's Kaito, Wanderer, and also Tamiyo. But Casmina's not among them. And the thing is, Casmina, uh, Casmina and the Wanderer don't actually know each other. So now we know that Casmina and the Wanderer are not related because they haven't met. I mean, and the origins are from different planes. So there's no way they're linked. Now, let's go in to who she might actually be. On to our number 9. So a popular fan theory was that Elspeth was actually the Wanderer returned earlier. That apparently she returned from Pharos earlier than Pharos Beyond Death. That she came back and went on to the Warp Spark in Ravnica with a fake identity or something, like as an anonymous known as the Wanderer, by dyeing her hair and putting on a hat. But it's not. I mean, we can confirm now that, well, we got back to the Wanderer in Kamigawa, and the Wanderer and Elspeth are two separate characters. Like, Elspeth was not born in Kamigawa, but the Wanderer was born in Kamigawa. And also, the blade is not the same. Like, Elspeth used Godsend, which then turned into Shadow Spear. When Elspeth, thing is that Elspeth was initially the Sun's champion. Yeah. But then she betrayed Heliod and was killed by Heliod. So yeah. So that was unfortunate for her. And then also, so yeah. And then there's this moment uh in Pharos Beyond Death. Well, Elspeth comes back as Shadow Elspeth in Pharos Beyond Death and obtains Shadow Spear, which could be the Godsend, but like in shadow form. But it's nothing close to the Wanderer's blade. That's it. And also, they don't even wear the same armor. That's like I mean, Elspeth could have changed her armor, but nah, nah. We could confirm they're not the same character. That's like they're not the same. Yeah. So Elspeth is not the Wanderer. Although if you like, yeah, the thing is that, but yeah, initially I thought Elspeth was actually the Wanderer, but now with the new Kamigawa Neon Dynasty spoilers, I found out I we could clearly see that she's not. Okay, let's go in to her friend, and it is. So we got the Wanderer's friend and sparring partner, Kaito Suzuki. It is he is a free mana, free legendary planeswalker. Kaito. At the beginning of your end step, if he enters battlefield this turn, he phases out. And Swan draw a card, then discard card and receive attack this turn. -2, create a 1/1 ninja with can't be blocked. And -7, you get an emblem with whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to player, search your library for a blue or black creature, put it onto the battlefield, and then shuffle. So yeah, she, no, I mean, yeah, she was friend with Kaito, who is a cyber human ninja or something like that, and like, and they were sparring partners. They like practiced fighting together, like, and like, but then there's a moment when the Wonder turned 14. Like, I mean, she was a young emperor of Kamigawa. She was actually uh so yeah, let's just go into the next card first. But yeah, I mean, we do know someone who the Wonder has a close relation with. So yeah, let's go in to the next one. So that's Tezzeret and the reality chip. So basically, so the thing is, Tezzeret went to Kamigawa, and him alongside some uh other groups and moonfolk and stuff have manufactured the reality chip, some illegal device where they just planted on something. So yeah, and also the thing is, so basically with the reality chip, Tezzeret went and placed it on I think it was Kyodai. Yeah, yeah, Kyodai was the name. On the dragon spirit of Kamigawa. Yeah, and that made the Wonder gain her spark, but her Planeswalker spark was unstable and like could have been like artificial, similar to Karn's. It is not. It is not known, but like thing is, when Planeswalkers planeswalk, they get tired. Like after planeswalk, so they need to rest before like being able to planeswalk again. Like it takes a lot of effort. However, for the Wanderer, it takes a lot of effort not to planeswalk. Like it, and also she can just planeswalk effortlessly, and sometimes accidentally planeswalks as well in some moments, and like she doesn't need to rest or something. Like she just has to make an effort to not planeswalk. Like then that, so yeah, that as soon as she got the planeswalker spark, she just planeswalked. Yeah, but like probably unintentionally, but yeah, that's like, but yeah, Tezzeret just so yeah, that's what Tezzeret did there. So yeah, let's go in to the War of the Spark. Uh, so yeah, so the Wanderer went to Warp's Park to track down Tezzeret. So, uh, as a revenge, or also trying to to free Kamigawa's world soul and stuff. So yeah, Wanderer Strike. That's like that was one of her cards in Warp's Park. But like she went, attacked lots of Eternals and tried to get to Tezzeret to try and to try and like she wasn't fighting on like any sides except like she was like she wanted to try and track down Tezzeret, but then like when Chandra disabled the immortal sun uh, that Tezzeret stole from Itzalan, she actually decided to stay and fight with the Gatewatch. Like he was actually like minor friends with the Gatewatch. She knew Sarkhan as well, and also so yeah, so yeah, that's like so yeah, basically that's what the Wanderer did in the War Spark. Like she just tried to get to Tezzeret. Like yeah. So let's go into Forsaken, which is what happens after War of the Spark. So once the War of Spark is over and the Gatewatch wins after Ugin sends Nicobolus to the prison realm, um, she uh she helps Rao go to uh go to Esper to basically track down uh Tezzeret until like eventually yeah they find him in a castle there in 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 Esper, but then like she fails or something. Like she goes unconscious, then she reappears in Ravnica. As then Rao tells her the truth about how he got defeated, and also then the Wanderer tells it to like guilds and other stuff. But yeah, also she no longer detects the planar bridge, so it could have been shut down. But what Chandra did shut down was the Immortal Sun, not the planar bridge. So maybe it ended with the Warp Spark. Like maybe it just, decided to stop working because the Warp Spark has ended or something. Maybe Tezzeret shut it down to not get tracked by the Wanderer, like intentionally. But yeah, she just says that she doesn't notice the planar bridge anymore. So yeah, why exactly? It is not known if it's. But yeah, I think I believe it was because Tezzeret just shut down, just try and keep her away from him. But yeah, that is basically the Forsaken arc. Now let's see the Ikoria part. So yeah,
renderforce.com.
and she appears in Ikoria for a brief moment, like to kill a monster and leaves. So who else remembered those Ikoria spoilers when they spoiled Blade Banish and like they're like, let's go, the Wanderer's coming back. Let's see if we find out who she really is. Um, thing is, she was only there like she just literally in the Blade Banish. She just appears, kills a monster. Like she just plays Ox to Ikoria, kills a monster, leaves Ikoria, and then like Vivian saw her do that. Literally, like that's literally just what happens in Ikoria. And like Blade Banish. That's 4 mana for an instant speed version of her -2. Like, okay, what is this? Like, this is actually Wonder Strike is actually a better one because I mean it's the sorcery speed costs one more, but it's no restrictions and also you proliferate. That Planeswalker, yeah, you can just Zao. Also, Wandering Emperor is better than the Wanderer. So, yeah. Blade Banish is just really some bad field removal, but she was spotted by Vivian. That was just a thing. Like, and like, yeah, like, I don't know why that happened, but like, it did. Like, she just went to Korea just to kill a beast and leave. Okay. Like, so yeah, like, it's a, that's just like, so yeah, that was literally just what happened in Korea. But it was actually quite interesting how she was actually in Korea. Like, yeah, I mean, she has visited lots of planes due to her fast planeswalking ability, unstable planeswalking ability. But like, yeah, let's go in to the number 3, and it is yeah. Remember to that inventory, but also this is when we're in the Neon Dynasty part. So this is when she goes back to Neon Dynasty to Kamigawa. The thing is, when she disappeared, she appointed Light Paws as regent of Kamigawa until she came back. So yeah. Then the thing is, there's a moment that she was able to reconnect with Kamigawa's world soul, Kyodai, soul of Kamigawa. See? So yeah, that's like so yeah. So yeah, that's basically so this is when most of her story just kicks in. Like, yeah. And apparently she is affiliated with the Phyrexians. Let's just you'll find out in the next one too. Okay, so this is the this is when the Phyrexians just come in. So basically, we got um we basically have uh the reality chip, Tezzeret, Tamiyo, and Jingitatsis. So basically, Tamiyo and Jingitatsis made like some arrangement, like try and stop Tezzeret, and also helped um helped the Wanderer as well. So the reality chip was removed from Kyodai. So basically, after the reality chip was removed from Kyodai, that's when the Wanderer and it was placed in the Wanderer's hand. That's when she was able to uh, reconnect with uh with the Wanderer. Like the Wanderer already was in connection with Kyodai, but Kyodai now um started to like feel again and like yeah, that's but yeah, that's like basically reality chip and also Tamiyo apparently um made an alliance with the Phyrexians and Jingitatsis to try and stop Tezzeret, who Tezzeret came back as well, appears in Kamigawa, try and stop the Wanderers, and yeah, so basically they just teamed up, um, Team Wander and Phyrexians like to stop Tezzeret, and also Jingitatsis is the second Phyrexian Praetor from the new Phyrexian Praetor cycle. So basically, when we got like the first, when we got the new Vorinclets, many people start faking the rest of the Phyrexian spoilers in the set, but then they only released Vorinclets. Then apparently we got Jingatatsus released. So it is possible that in the upcoming sets we are getting Phyrexian Praetors spread out in different planes until we're gonna probably get back to Urabrask's rebirth, apparently. So also, apparently similar to the Eldrazi, Praetors are now not the Phyrexian Praetors are now able to cross planes. Maybe we might get a fight between the Eldrazi's and the Praetors, because they're like one of the few non-planeswalker beings that can actually pass through planes. Like the Eldrazi, they weren't originally from Zendikar. They invaded Zendikar. And then also Nahiri brought the Eldrazi. But that was like some Coats of the Blind Eternities thing. But thing is, the Planar Bridge could also pass things through. Pass non-planeswalkers through planes. Also, Yangu could also planeswalk with his dog, Mowu. So, and Mowu's not a planeswalker. It's just, I think it's like Yangu's bond with Mowu could actually allow Mowu to planeswalk. Also, Karn, he is a planeswalker. The thing is, he was created by Urza. He was created by Urza with a metal that can actually pass through planes. A metal that can planeswalk. So he isn't really just an actual planeswalker of a spark. He is just a golem with the ability to pass through planes because of his material. But let's just go in to final part. Who might she be related to? Not exactly who she is, but we could use that to find out who she is. As Emperor of Kamigawa, her identity must be left unknown. So that's why she is an unknown planeswalker. No one knows who the Wanderer is. She doesn't have a planeswalker type, and yeah. And also, her face was covered by her hat earlier. So she had to hide her face. But thing is, the previous the previous lord of Eiganjo, Kamigawa, and stuff, the previous emperor, like Konda, the Konda bloodline. We got Konda, and also Michiko Konda is the daughter of Konda, and then also she had like some descendants there. Maybe on if the dynasty went on for over 1,000 years, then the Wanderer might actually be related to Konda, but it is not known exactly. We do not have enough information, so we cannot like if we can find out who the Wanderer is, that is when she dies probably, because her identity can now be revealed as she dies. Like so, yeah, or until she gets overtaken, like and she no longer becomes emperor for some reason. But yeah, we still cannot truly know who the Wanderer is. We know who she isn't. We know who she is affiliated with, but we do not know enough, though. Still, even with 2 sets and other stuff, like with the Wanderer, brief appearances, and also comics as well. Like, I mean, she did meet Dak Faden, though. So yeah, and like Dak Faden is the protagonist of the Magic the Gathering comics. That was until he died. When then the Magic the Gathering comics just stopped having Dak Faden. Like, yeah, like I got like 2 Magic the Gathering comics and there's no Dak Faden because that's like after War of the Spark. Like, Yeah, I think. Yeah, yeah, it was after Warp Spark. So yeah, but yeah, congratulations. You've reached the end of the podcast. So why don't you like and subscribe and follow if you enter Chef friends, stay tuned to our next videos, streams, posts, and podcasts. Podcasts will be live every Tuesday, so stay tuned to them. Watch my other videos too. Also, if you want some, also, uh, since I've hit a new milestone, 500 subscribers, I can now do YouTube posts. I can actually post on the channel, like not just videos. I can make like community posts. So stay tuned to them if you want to be more connected with the channel. Also, or join the Discord server as well. So yeah, and also try and check out some of the links in the description. You get like some cool stuff by registering. So on to those stuff. So yeah, like free rewards. Also, you're supporting the channel by doing so. But yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and bye.